Hello, I'm live. Yay. Okay. Just getting over a cold, so apologies if I'm coughing. I need to do a few technical things before we start. Volume off. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done a live chat. This feels like a whole new world. There we go. I have to do 2 windows so that I can see your guys' comments as they're coming through, and then I can answer your questions if you have any. Okay, yay, hi, hello, everybody. Yeah, so I am doing a lot of things today, and I was filming, and my boyfriend is out of town, so I have the house all to myself. So I thought, I haven't done a live chat video in a long time, so I thought I would do one with you guys and catch up with everybody. Shay, you're a jerk. Shay's my sister, so if she says anything rude, don't jump on her. She's just being a jerk because she's my sister. Okay, so I guess I'll just jump into if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns. Erica asked, what inspired you to live the vintage lifestyle or dress vintage? I just always kind of liked the vintage aesthetic, even when I was younger, even when I was like trying to figure out myself, I always really liked vintage stuff. So it was just really natural. Now I've kind of found a balance where I'm not all vintage all the time, obviously. So yeah. Retro Betty's Bazaar. So what happened to the Retro Betty's Bazaar was this year was a crazy year. So I didn't do it this year just because personally I kind of took a step back from everything. We were going to do a new one in March, and unfortunately Paul got in trouble with his landlord at the space that we held it at, and so he is no longer allowed to do events there. So Retro Betty's Bazaar is shelved for now, may come back. It's an annual event that I put on here in Southern California. So if I can find a new space to do it, I would love to do it. But for right now, it is done. My wet sets last how long? It really depends on how long a wet set lasts on a lot of different things. It depends on where I am, how humid the air is. If I'm in a really dry place like Viva, it'll last for days, maybe even a week. Last Viva, I did a wet set and it only lasted 1 day because I went dancing and I had my hair down, and as soon as my back started getting sweaty, it kind of drooped the curls. It also depends on how you style it. If you style your hair down every day, it's not going to last as long as if you do updos or poodles or victory rolls or things like that. It also depends on the thickness of your hair, the texture of your haircut. It depends on a lot of different things, but you should get at least a couple of days out of your wet sets. Erica just fangirl squealed. Yay. I also apologize for those of you that are just coming in. I am just getting over a cold. Oh, sweet. Look at this little wee. I don't know what that is. We'll just put it behind your ear, behind my ear. Yeah, I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm still kind of congested and I'm coughing a little and sniffling a little, so sorry. And my poor boyfriend, I just got him sick too, and he's in New York and sick, and I feel really bad. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Do you have any DIY crafting hobbies or more music dance hobbies? I have all kinds of hobbies. I really like to do all kinds of things. I'm very fortunate because the fella that I am dating now is like super crazy handyman, and I've never really dated a guy that was really handy like that. And I love to do crafts and projects, but I don't really have like the skill or the tools or the know-how. So he kind of like sets things up and then we do things together. We're actually talking about doing, I sold some boomerang shelves earlier this month, and we're talking about starting to make them and selling them on Etsy. So I like crafty stuff. I love cooking. I love going out dancing. I like all kinds of different things. What color red do you use on your hair? My hair stylist or hair colorist colors my red. So I know she uses Pulp Riot colors, but I'm not really sure what she uses. She always has a combination of colors. So right now it's like, well, the lighter parts are where I have highlights, but the base red, I think, actually I have no idea what she uses as my base. I don't know. Oh my gosh, sorry, there's so many questions. Let me catch up now. How did you get started in doing hair and makeup for events? Well, I don't actually do hair and makeup for events. I only do hair and makeup for pinup photo shoots. I started on YouTube really just doing it myself, and then girls asked me to do it, and then I did. Are you planning a new piece to go in place of the tattoo you're removing? Yes. So this is the tattoo that I am removing. It is a slow, painful, horrible process. I'm removing it because it looks like pot leaves, and I don't know what I'm going to put in its place, but I am going to put something. I'm going to wait to see how light I can get it to see what I can do. I am no longer married. No. My dad was watching a car show on YouTube and saw you and screamed, "That's Cherry Dollface. Yay!" That's funny. I love it. That's funny that you can highlight my name too. Or is that a link? I don't know. That's fun. How's my heart, Mamacita? Hi, Mamacita. My heart is fine. No more surgeries for now. I have medication I take as needed. I just try to sort of eat healthy and exercise and take care of myself, which I have not been doing very well this summer, but I'm getting better. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I have bad days, sometimes I have good days, but I'm still alive. So there you go. Yes, I'm going to do Hobie. I'm going to do another house tour. Actually, I just put that in my filming schedule. It'll be up early next year of my new house now that I have redecorated. And thank you, Caroline, for loving the lamp behind me. It's actually one of a set. Let me show you. Whoop. Whoop. There's two of them. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh, these sniffles have to go away. Getting married in Vegas on New Year's Eve. Any makeup recommendations? I'm not sure what you mean, like for somebody to do your makeup or type of makeup. I have lots of makeup tutorials. My hair is extremely long. What product should I use or good hairstyles? All the way down to your booty. Updos are always easier with longer hair. You're going to have a really hard time with anything that is down because your hair is going to be really heavy and it's going to weigh it down, especially if you're trying to do that like S-wave. It's really hard on long hair unless you pin it up to fake it being short. So I would suggest Victory Rolls or a Poodle or anything that's a little bit shorter. Sorry, I'm trying to go back to see your questions. I thought you couldn't cover over a layered tattoo. I think you mean lasered tattoo. Yes, you can. Do you do hair and makeup for weddings? No, I don't. I did one wedding once, and she was a gal that followed me. I actually just did her hair, and my friend Nikki did her makeup. She was lovely, sweetest bride ever, no problems. But I stressed myself out so bad because it's the most important day of your life, and it's too stressful. So no, I do not do weddings. Hello, everyone. Hi, Milo. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Arancha. So happy I chucked a sickie today because I'm watching Cherry Dollface. Aha, good day. You must be Australian. Yay. What camera do you use for your videos? Actually, funny you should ask. I just finished filming, and this is the camera that I use. It is a Canon T5i. Just Canon Rebel T5i. What made you decide to remove the tattoo? I removed it because it looks like pot leaves, and I don't like that. Not that there's anything wrong with pot. It's just I don't want people thinking I have drug paraphernalia on my body. I also wouldn't get like a bottle of whiskey, and I drink whiskey. So I think it would be pretty cool if you DIY some vintage decor or crafts. Yes, we are doing that for sure. We're going to start doing some things on Etsy. If anybody is interested in boomerang shaped shelves, if anybody saw the ones that I was selling, that is what we are aiming to make, and we're going to make them in all different colors. So yes, follow me. Follow me on Etsy to see those things. I am the Cherry Dollface on Etsy. Bye, Mamacita. It will be posted. This video will be posted too later if anybody wants to go back and watch it. The little starbursts behind me, those are decals. You can get them on Etsy. And I adore you back. Cherry, hey, sisters. Hello, Milo here for the first time on live stream. How do you survive the heat and all the events at Viva Las Vegas? Well, okay, so I go to Vegas for the whole week of Viva, so I am there Tuesday to Sunday, but Tuesday to Friday, I'm just working in my hotel room, and I don't stay at the Orleans. I stay at the Palms or the Rio. So I don't even really do Viva until Friday and Saturday, and then I go home Sunday. So I really only do 2 days of Viva, so it's not as hectic. When I didn't work Viva and I used to go to Viva, it was insane, and I have no idea how I survived. Now I'm an old lady, so I don't think I can do it anymore. As far as the heat, I live in a place that's warm, so that's not any different for me. It's just normal. I just drink lots of water, carry a parasol, don't drink too much. Adenari, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you for saying I'm pretty. Yay. Dark Rose, thanks for loving my earrings. These are by Rake. I don't know how to pronounce it. Reiko, R-E-I-K-O, Reiko Lynn. She's an Instagram page. They're super cool. I love them. I love big earrings. Hello, Mexico. Are you coming to Viva next year? Yes, I do Viva every year. I will be there. We're doing photo shoots too. If anybody wants to shoot with us, I'm doing photo shoots again with Pinup by Liz. They're actually almost all sold out. So if you guys want to book, message her. My flyer is on Instagram. How hard is it to do retro hairstyles on super curly hair? It's actually not hard at all. I have girls that book with me all the time that have curly hair or textured hair. Black girls, Hispanic girls, all kinds of different textures of hair. So I don't find it's hard. The only thing that's a little bit more challenging with curly hair is when girls have like the little curlies around their hairline, but I just use a styling wax for that and just use a little bit of the curling iron to straighten them out so they lay down a little bit better. I should have gotten a tissue. I feel like a savage just wiping my nose, but whatever. I'm at home. I'm actually in my pajamas. So I'm look fancy, but I'm really not. And as soon as this is done, I'm getting the rest of my pajamas on and watching the rest of The Real Housewives of Orange County that is on my TV right now because I am an adult and I do what I want. Okay, where are we at? Totally random, but have you tried making a tortilla de patata yet? I have not tried making it yet. Jimmy and I have not been home like together at the same time for longer than a day, and he loved it too, so I'm waiting for him to come back. If anybody's curious what that is, it is something that I ate in Spain that is amazing that my lovely friend Arancha sent me the recipe for. It's basically potatoes, eggs, cheese. Is there cheese in it? I think so. Onion in some of them. It's like a omelet kind of, and it's delicious. So hopefully I can try my hand at making it. I booked to see you in London and chickened out last minute. No, Rianne, don't chicken out. Come see me. Come shoot with me. It'll be so much fun. It'll be your last chance. I won't ever be back again. Don't chicken out. Do it. Yay. Katie asks, how is being an aunt? Being an aunt is the best thing ever. My niece was here for Thanksgiving. My sister brought her. I have twin niece and nephew, and then I have an older nephew. Not older, he's 9. But being an aunt is my favorite. And my best friend has a baby. I actually have 2 nephews named Charlie, so that's interesting. And the funny thing is my best friend calls me Chuck, which is a nickname for Charlie. So I call my nephew Chuck Jr. because it's funny and I like funny things. Are you doing any more hair and makeup classes in West Covina? I am not, actually. The office space that I had in West Covina, I let the lease go in November. So that is done. If you could go somewhere that has snow for the holidays, would you and where? Actually, I will be in Denver for the holidays, which is where my mom lives, and they usually have snow. So there's that. I always just want to be where my family is for the holidays. Do you have any holiday plans this year? Yes, going to Denver to be with my family. Jimmy's coming with me for a few days, and then he's going to go to his family in Vegas. So we will be together and then apart, but I will be with my family for all of it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you will see all the ridiculousness and the, oh, there's stuff all over my computer. The gift swaps and the outfits and the, who knows, there might be another cake fight. Hello, Lori in Vancouver. Thank you for loving my floor lamp. It's actually not a floor lamp. It's a pole lamp. It goes all the way to the ceiling, but thank you for loving it. I actually had it on before this started and it made my hair look crazy, so I turned it off. Where are we at? I'm going to Memphis and Nashville in February. Yay! I just got home from Nashville and Memphis. So Nashville, I love Nashville because I have a lot of friends there, but Memphis is my favorite. If you go to Memphis, write this down, go to Sun Studios, go to Stax Records, go to Gus's Fried Chicken, go to Central Barbecue on Central, and go to Muddy's Bake Shop for coffee and treats. Those are my 5 favorite things. Also, oh, how could I forget? The Civil Rights Museum, the Lorraine Hotel, the Lorraine Motel where Martin Luther King Jr. was shot is amazing. It's very sad, but very amazing and very important. So yes, go there. Are you planning to do more on your YouTube channel? Yes, I am. I actually just filmed a bunch of videos today. I filmed some new style videos. I actually have a new series coming out where I take each season's trends and I put my sort of vintage retro spin on them. So let's say the trend for this season is wearing leopard print. So I show you, hey, here's how to wear leopard print, but in my style. So that's a new one that I filmed today. And I have some tour announcements that are coming out and all kinds of things. I'm not doing as many videos as I was doing. I'm only doing 1 a week instead of 2 a week, but I'm still doing YouTube. Don't worry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm talking too slow. Hi Jen, what are your plans after modeling? Touring is over, what kind of work will you do? I don't know. That's the problem. That's actually why I'm doing another year of touring, because this year was way too crazy for me to figure it out. So I need another year of touring under my belt before I figure that out. So I don't know. We will see. I have a degree in business and marketing, so probably something in that sector. I am going to be back in Pennsylvania, actually. I'm in the works on coming to Scranton, so that's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's in Pennsylvania. I think that'll either be the summer or the fall next year. Hi, Ariel. I look like Royce Murphy. I actually don't know what she looks like. I like her music though. Where's your favorite vacation spot? Oh my gosh. There's too many good vacation spots. We went to Anguilla this summer, which is an island in the Bahamas, which is probably the most beautiful tropical place I've ever been. I love Italy. Italy is probably my favorite country. I love Edinburgh. I love New Zealand. I love Copenhagen's cool. Brussels is amazing. I don't know. There's too many good places. Spain was really cool. I liked Madrid a lot. Oh no, if you guys are not getting my video notifications, like when I put new YouTube videos on, you actually have to set a setting in your subscription that says like notify me when this person posts new things. I don't know why. I think it's because I kind of went inactive for a minute, so I got bumped down on the notification thing. So if you are subscribed to a bunch of things, you're gonna get mine last. So I have been making videos, I promise. Do you have any good book recommendations for a mystery novel lover? Ooh, yes. If you like mystery, it's really messed up and very graphic, but it's called You. Oh, I don't know who the author is though. I can't remember. It's actually a TV show now on Lifetime as well, but the book is amazing and it has a sequel called Hidden Bodies that is even more, well, no, the first one's more amazing, but they're both really, really good. So yeah, that's definitely my recommendation. Oh no, I'm getting behind. Do you ever go to Lake Havasu or Boogie? I have never been to the Rockabilly reunion. I have been to the Nashville Boogie and I love it. It's probably my favorite Rockabilly weekender that I've gone to. The problem is that now May and June are my big international travel months, so I'll be in the UK this year, so I won't be there this year. We love you from downtown LA. Yay! I would love to do a hair and makeup class in downtown LA. I just need a place to do it. I'll do classes anywhere as long as I have a place. How much would it cost for Viva Friday and Saturday? I don't know. I judge the pinup contest, so I get my wristband taken care of. I think you can do day passes, but I think it actually works out better if you do a wristband for the whole weekend. If anybody knows the answer to this, please help me out. I know Saturday there's a wristband just for that, but I don't know if you can do just nighttime wristbands. Hello, Sacramento. I will be there in the spring. Yay. Would you want to come back to Utah? Wait, I just saw that. Where did you go? For a retro thing or the skiing? I don't ski anymore. I haven't since I was little. I was just in Utah, actually. I was in Salt Lake City, I think earlier this year in the spring. Large silky headscarf from in the UK. Gosh, I have no idea. Maybe try Collective. They have a lot of accessories and stuff on their website. COLLETIF. They might be able to help you out. Yay, I would love to see you in Scranton. Knives Out. Are you going to start uploading more? I just answered that once a week. Any advice for someone who is going to move out on their own for the first time? Oh, yay, congratulations, Alamo City, Sarah. My advice moving out, have fun. Be responsible. Don't take out a bunch of credit card debt because that's terrible. I'm lucky I didn't do that and have really good credit, but a lot of my friends are suffering from that now. So live within your means. Yeah, have fun. That's my best advice. Have I been to Dallas much? I've actually never been to Dallas. Sorry, I can't recommend anything. Yay, Martine, I'm so glad you just got my book. Yay, I hope you love it. Who else has my book? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, I used to have it over there, but it's not anymore. I love you, Cherry. Beautiful as always. Thanks, Andrea. I know you grew up in Portland. Did you spend any time in Vancouver when you were growing up? I actually lived in Vancouver. I lived in Vancouver for about a year when I was 21, and then I bought a house in Ariel, Washington, which is just east of Woodland, and lived there for maybe like 2 years. And that was the last place I lived before I moved to LA. So yes, I did spend some time in Vancouver, and I worked in Vancouver, and I went to college in Vancouver for a little bit. That's where I graduated. I went to Washington State. Thanks, Mel, for loving my videos. Katie Brown wants to know if I've been to Kauai. I have been to Kauai, actually. I was just in Kauai in January of this year. I love it. Kauai is absolutely beautiful. I had never been there before. I'd been to Maui and Oahu. My grandma lived in Oahu growing up, so we used to go every summer. So I've been to other islands, but Kauai was definitely something very special. The B-52s at the Boogie are going to be amazing. I'm so sad to miss it. Yay, Perth, Western Australia. I love Perth too. Oh yeah, there's some cool spots in Australia too. But yeah, Perth is amazing. I've done some amazing wine tours in Perth. You guys have good wines. What do you say to those annoying people who tell you you're going to regret your tattoos? I don't say anything because Who cares? I don't know. When people say that, give you judgments on the decisions you're making, I don't think that they're really worth your time. So I usually just kind of blow it off. It's not worth the fight. Do you still have anything that you wear from your live journal days? Oh my gosh, Knives Out. You've been around for a long time. I don't think, oh, you know, I do have one thing for my live journal days, and it is a leopard scarf. And I've had that thing since like high school, and I definitely had it on a lot. It's like just one of the little like nylon ones you wrap around your head. I've had that thing forever. It's probably the only thing I still have, I think. I mean, I have some of my vintage dresses. So back then in my early 20s, my waist was 21 inches. I don't know how, but those were a lot of the dresses I was wearing back then. So I have some of them. Some of them are on Etsy because I can't fit into them anymore. And I don't know how I did in the first place, but yeah, that's funny. Blast from the past. Favorite thrift shop to get affordable vintage in California? Will you open other locations for Steady? Okay, so I don't work for Steady. I never worked for Steady. I worked with them. I designed with them. I do not work with them any longer. I cannot endorse them as a company. I will leave it at that. So Steady is its own thing. As far as vintage, Steady isn't vintage. If you're looking for true vintage, I actually don't buy a lot of true vintage in California because it's really, really, really expensive. But if you want more affordable vintage reproduction, there's Unique Vintage in Burbank, and they have like a good array of prices. Where in Portland did you grow up? I grew up in Beaverton. I went to Aloha High School, and then I moved to Southwest Portland when I was like 16. And then I lived there until I moved to Vancouver in my early 20s. Surprised I didn't miss the live chat. Yay, I'm glad you didn't miss it too. And you can be girly with a ton of tattoos. Look, I'm so girly. Any tour stops in the Twin Cities? No, I don't have any tour stops. I did Wapaka, Wisconsin this summer. And that was probably as close as I'm gonna get. I did Minneapolis last year. Where can I find a decent pair of vintage Lucite heels? You can find vintage Lucite heels everywhere. Try Etsy, try eBay, local stores. Lots of antique stores will have them. If you have small feet, they're always easier to find. So if you have feet bigger than like an 8, they're going to be a little tougher to find. I wear a size 5.5, so I have never had problems with that. But I am a freak of nature, and not a lot of people have small feet like that anymore. So I started making pinup hair flowers. Yay! Any favorite flowers or colors? I may make you one. Oh, well, that's really sweet. One thing I have to say is that I have a bazillion hair accessories, and I very rarely wear them. If you ever see in my posts, I usually just wear a hair scarf or hats. So save your flowers for ladies that will wear them. I always feel bad when people send me things that are not things I usually wear because I feel like it's a waste of craftsmanship and time and energy and love. Where did you meet your new beau? You look so happy. I am so happy. I met him through a mutual friend, actually. We've been friends for a long, long time, just kind of casual friends. And then in the last couple of years, we've become better friends. And then he was really there for me through my divorce and just kind of very unexpectedly fell in love, which I think is the best way to do it. But yeah, he's lovely, 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 lovely. And he's in New York right now, and I miss him. But he's coming home tomorrow, so yay. Favorite brand and style of lashes. These are actually House of Lashes, the one I'm wearing right now, and I love these. If you're wanting to spend a little bit more money on lashes, I would definitely recommend House of Lashes. If you want cheap lashes, I use Ardell. Ardell are kind of like my go-to when I'm traveling and stuff, so just depends on what you're looking for. You've been watching my videos since 6th grade. Oh my God, that makes me feel so old. Thanks, Ariel. Bridget, I inspired you to get tattoos. Yay. Favorite vintage Repro shoe brand? Well, funny you should say that. I was actually just texting my friend Jose, and he designs Betty Page shoes, and Betty Page shoes, probably my favorite Repro. I also really like, what is it called? Missile Fire. They're really nice, but they're kind of expensive. And the thing I love about Betty Page shoes is they're so comfortable. Like even when they come out of the box, they have like a little squishy sole, and they're really, really comfy. And they make lower heel shoes that are still cute, because when I'm wearing vintage shoes, I'm either dancing or walking around all day, and so I don't have time for spike heels. Have you ever shaved someone's head? I have shaved someone's head. I used to be a punk rocker. I shaved a lot of heads, a lot of mohawks. I've shaved my own head several times. What a strange question, but thanks, Lisa. That would like really change it up. What keeps you motivated to keep doing YouTube? Gosh, I don't know. You guys, people watching it, I guess. It's hard to be motivated to do YouTube stuff when life isn't good, or life is like when my depression gets really bad, or going through a divorce, because it is a lot of work. And Instagram's easy because it's just a photograph and it's just easier and faster. YouTube definitely takes a lot of planning and time and editing and all of that. So I think I have my best motivation when I'm happy, and I'm really happy right now. So I'm cranking out a lot of videos. I'm actually doing videos now for Instagram too. So yeah, I don't know. Really, it's just people watching them. As long as people watch my videos, I'll keep making them. Favorite red lipstick? Do you enjoy traditional or matte? So right now I'm actually wearing a matte liquid lipstick because I wanted it to last all day and I was just filming videos. I don't generally really love matte liquids just because I have really small lips and they wear out on the inside, just like that. And they look kind of funny throughout the day. So if I'm gonna wear a lipstick, I wear Bing by Smashbox, and that's my normal lipstick. And I use a red Stila lip liner. But if I am using a liquid lipstick, this one today is Kat Von D's, oh, what is it called? It starts with an O. Can't remember what it's called, but it's just her like bright red. There's lots of good reds though, so yeah. Recently said you're selling a lot of stuff to redecorate. Yay! So the style I'm going for now, well, I'm not going to show you because my dining room is an absolute mess. My dining room is actually already done, and in that room it's more of like a dark, churchy, apothecary. The walls are dark red and gold and black. One side is all like weird apothecary stuff, and the other side is all religious stuff. So that's what's happening in my dining room now. Eventually the living room is going to all be art deco, and then I'm moving all my mid-century stuff to my bedroom. So I'm doing a mix instead of it all being mid-century. I've done mid-century for almost 20 years and I'm just ready for a change. I'm going to be purchasing my book soon. Yay! You can mail the book to me as long as you send it with a postage paid return envelope so I can return it to you. You can send it to my P.O. Box. My P.O. Box address is on YouTube. It's on Instagram. It's all over the place. Yay. Thanks for buying my book. How do you take on a bad day? Oh gosh, it depends on the day. It depends on what's making it bad. I just try to stay positive. Also, sometimes I know that you can't be positive all the time. That's not really realistic. So I just sometimes wallow. Sometimes, like yesterday, I was having a hard day, so I just laid in bed and watched TV and ate snacks and drank some tea. And then Jimmy came home and we decorated the tree and I felt better and it was fine. So I think it just depends on the day, but I think taking care of yourself is the best thing you can do. Do things that make you happy. If it's watching movies or reading books or drinking tea or eating something fatty, go eat a pint of ice cream. Who cares? As long as that's not, as you're not doing that too much, you just have to give yourself some time. Best place for Lucite purses. My Lucite purses I've always just found randomly. So like random vintage stores or antique malls, or like come across a good deal on eBay or Etsy. Outlaw, thank you. That's the name of the red Kat Von D. I knew somebody would know. Would you consider doing more life blogs just about your days? Yes, I would consider doing that. The problem with, I don't know if you mean blogs or if you mean vlogs. So the problem with the video blogs is that they just take a lot of work to sort of do. And I'm not sure if people are really interested so much in me just sitting talking about my day, which is more why I do these live things. Writing blogs, like typed blogs, just takes some time too. So I'm better at Instagram. Instagram is kind of like my daily vlog. If you look at my Instagram stories, you basically see what I'm doing every day on there, unless I'm in bed. How great are jeans from Freddy's of Pinewood? I've actually never worn Freddy's jeans. I'm not much a fan of high-waisted wide leg. That's not my style. I think they're super cute and girls rave about them, but they're just not the style of jeans that I wear. Would you get married again? No, I would not. As someone who's had issues with anxiety and depression, I completely feel you. Yes. My videos are a distraction. Yay. I'm glad you like products I hate. I always wonder if people are going to think the products I hate is like super negative, and obviously my whole thing is trying to be a positive person. But I also think sometimes you have to be honest about products, and I think there's a lot of like smoke blowing when it comes to like, oh my God, I love this product, because we get so much stuff for free, and sometimes free stuff isn't good. So that's why I do the products I hate. Doesn't mean they're bad brands, just bad products. Yay, I'm so glad that you love my book. Yay, you had the black and white button earrings. Those are so, I love those earrings. They're so cute. I think you gave me leopard ones too. I have those on my little thing in my room. Hello, Argentina. Oh my gosh, my foot is asleep. I got pins and needles. I just uncrossed my legs and my foot is dead asleep. Okay, man, you guys I keep having consistent amount of people in here. I was like, okay, when people start going away, I'll stop doing this, but I guess I'll go till people start leaving. My battery on my computer is at 48% though, and it's not plugged in. So I guess that's what's gonna dictate when I stop. Favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Pretty much every day I eat scrambled eggs and a piece of toast, and I either put peanut butter and banana on it, or I put avocado and salt and pepper and olive oil on top of it. So, and today I actually did 2 pieces of toast because I was feeling sassy. But usually scrambled eggs and then something else. But scrambled eggs pretty much every day. I go to the gym a lot, and so I'm always trying to eat protein before I go to the gym. Scrambled eggs are just like a fast, easy way of protein. If I have time, I'll poach eggs and put them on top of avocado toast. That's kind of like my fun sassy. I also like to do banana pancakes, which are gluten-free pancakes I make with banana, oatmeal, and an egg, and then you just fry them up like pancakes. So that's another one that I like, but you need a little extra time for those. Where do you get your nails done these days? I get them done at my house. So my nails, after years of doing gels, are in pretty bad shape. So my gal that does my nails suggested I take a little bit of time off to let them recuperate. So, and I can't have unpainted nails, so I just painted them myself. This is just normal polish. It's not gel. Don't look too close because they are a mess. Actually, this one just chipped, but yeah, I'm just doing them myself until they get a little bit stronger. It's nice to see me live too. I was gonna say it's nice to see you live too, but you're not live. Hi. Do I play an instrument or sing? I do not sing. I sing in the shower and loudly, badly in the car. I played bass growing up. I was in a punk ska band, and I played upright bass for a little bit in a rockabilly band, but I haven't played bass in, oh God, 10, 12, how old was I? Maybe 14 years. So I wouldn't even know what to do with one if I picked it up. Favorite songs or bands to listen to in the car? That's really funny. I was just talking about singing in the car. I listen to the same thing in the car that I listen to everywhere else. I just put my, oh no, I have to sneeze. Oh no. Oh, it's so annoying. I feel a tickle, but it doesn't want to come out. I just always put my phone on shuffle. So it's always kind of a mix of everything. I don't listen to albums or artists. I get really bored really quickly listening to music. So I just have a big mix of like, I don't listen to a lot of rockabilly. I listen to a lot of like soul and ska and old punk. Pop music, I love Britney Spears. I love, God, I don't know, The Gossip, Murder City Devil. There's so many bands I like. Which country would you like to visit? Next country on my list is Greece. Actually, Jimmy and I are both obsessed with mythology. So we want to go to Athens and then to Rome, which I've been to a bunch, but he's only been once. And then we want to go to where Troy used to be, which is in Turkey. So we kind of want to do the little like ancient trifecta. It's kind of my next bucket list item. We're also talking about maybe doing a cruise with his mom and grandma next year to Finland, which I think would be super fun. I've been to Finland, but I think it would be fun to do it on a cruise. So there's a lot of countries on my bucket list though, honestly. I want to go to Malta really, really bad. I want to go to Prague. I know it's not a country, but I want to go to Prague a lot. I don't know. There's so many places in the world and not enough time to go to all the places. Yes, I do love the leopard ones. Thank you. Dream vacation. You guys are asking the same questions. That's funny. You guys have the same brain. And thanks for making me your role model. I feel like I just went over the dream vacation. Like dream vacation would be going to like Bora Bora, one of those little overwater bungalows that sits out on the water that has like a glass bottom and you have your own little like infinity pool. I mean, if there was no money option, then, or no money, I can't think of the word. If money was no option, there we go. That would definitely be the dream. How do you wind down at the end of the day? Do you have a routine? The first thing I do when I come home is take off my pants, which is why I'm not wearing pants right now. I'm wearing sweats, like yoga pants. If I'm wearing jeans, Jimmy always jokes that I hate wearing pants, and my front windows and blinds are always open. So in the summer, I'm just underwear and tank top. My opinion on this is that underwear is just as much as like a bathing suit covers. So as long as I'm not wearing a thong, who cares if people see me in my underwear? People see me unless on the internet, so I don't really care. I'm not that modest. But taking my pants off is the first thing that's like, I'm home. getting a beverage, usually a glass of water or a cup of tea, maybe a glass of wine if I'm feeling sassy. I love making dinner. That's like my favorite, like I'm home and this is my space, especially when I'm traveling a lot. Making dinner is just like thing that makes me feel like a normal human being. Cooking, I love feeding people. Watching shows, reading. I have to read every night before bed. That's what helps me turn my brain off because I'm constantly on these things. So reading kind of helps me separate that. How long did it take you to perfect winged eyeliner? Good God, woman. You don't even know. I started doing winged eyeliner when I was like 14 maybe, and I'm 36. So when people are like, your eyeliner looks so good, I'm like, hey, thanks. I've been doing it for a long time. If it didn't look good, it would be time for me to just give up. But I even still have my days. I don't even know if it's that even today. Sometimes it's not that even. I didn't do very big wings today. Do you have an update on my laser tattoo removal and would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend it if you want a tattoo removed. I would not recommend getting a tattoo with the thought in mind that you can get it removed because 1, it's really expensive. 2, it's insanely painful. And 3, it takes a long time. So you have to wait 10 weeks in between each session. And for full removal, they suggest at least 10 sessions. So that right there is a couple of years. So this tattoo that I'm having removed right now, this is 7 sessions. And you can see it's still there. They can't remove green, or they can't remove blue, which is made of green, which green is made of. So that's something also to keep in mind. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Oh, I can't wait to go to Prague. My favorite thing about Jimmy, oh my gosh, so many things. He's really funny. He makes me laugh. He's a really good kisser and he smells really nice. He likes to cuddle a lot and me too. We just have fun. We just really get along. We are really, really similar. So it's just easy, honestly. Like being with him is just easy and fun and a good time. And worth it. If it's not worth it, then what's the point? You love what you can see in my decor. Thank you. This is just like, I'm actually like behind my front door. My front door is right there. Someone in her 30s, how do you do things differently with makeup and style than I did when I was younger? Anything needed to change? Honestly, the only thing that I really do different is my eyebrows, and I feel like they're better now than they were before. I don't really do my makeup all that much differently, but I don't really notice that much of a change in my skin. I feel like once things start getting like wrinkly, like I don't have hooded eyes or anything. I noticed a little bit more hooding like right here, but even still I have really big eyelids, so I don't do my makeup a ton different. I don't do my hair any different. My hair hasn't changed at all. I have more gray hair, so I get my hair colored more often and I wear hats more often, but that's probably the biggest thing. I'm actually filming on Tuesday with a friend of mine that is 50. I'm doing a video on how to do makeup, pinup makeup for more mature skin. So if you have more mature skin, wait, you're in your 30s, you're not mature, but for the gals that are, that might be helpful. I love the old movies. Thanks for your ideas. Where do you suggest online for vintage dresses? For vintage dresses, I would suggest Etsy or eBay. Those are the best places to get vintage, or Poshmark maybe. For reproduction, there's so many brands: Collective, Hell Bunny, Voodoo Vixen, Lindy Bop. Yeah, there's so many. Favorite book growing up and what is my current favorite? Oh gosh, okay. Favorite book growing up is probably The Giving Tree. That movie, I mean, that book still makes me weep. Favorite book now? I can't have a favorite book. I read you guys don't even understand. I read so many books. I probably read like 24 books a year. So that's really, really, really hard. And my boyfriend's mom is texting me right now. I just read You, and that was really, really good. It's of course, as soon as you're thinking of a book, you can't think of it. Sylvia Plath, I love The Bell Jar. Women by Bukowski. I'm looking at my bookshelf that's sitting right here. I don't know. There's too many good books. Makeup trends do you want to go away forever? Oh, this is a good question. Good one, Kevin. Makeup trends I want to go away forever. Contouring. Any eyebrow trend. Like the Instagram eyebrow, probably. Other makeup trends. Overlining of lips. Not a fan of that. highlight, like the weird, crazy, like end of the nose highlight and the plastic face. Just the too much makeup trend really is what I want to go away. Favorite perfumes. I wear Nirvana by Elizabeth and James. I also wear, oh, it's by Malin and Getz, and it's the citrus one. I can't remember what it's called, but that one's really good. That's like my summery one. How long does it take you to do your hair and makeup each day? On a normal day, I don't do hair and makeup. I go to the gym a lot and I work from home. So like a normal day is a top knot and mascara and BB cream. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you look at my stories, I rarely wear makeup. This and this, probably like an hour, maybe just an hour and 15 minutes, a little over an hour. If I'm just doing like a normal day of makeup and hair, maybe like 40 minutes. I don't like to spend a lot of time doing hair and makeup, honestly. Even when I'm making videos, I lose patience really fast. I do not have a Poshmark account. I have eBay and I have Etsy, and I am the Cherry Dollface on both of them. Favorite girls' night out memory. Oh my gosh. Last year I went to Seattle. So I have my 4 best friends from junior high. And last year we all had a reunion in Seattle. I'm from Portland. And it was the first time the 5 of us had all been together since we were like 18. And it was so much fun. We did all the touristy stuff. We got super drunk one night. My friend's husband texted me and was like, hey, Jade's texting me from the bathroom and she's on the floor telling me she's gonna die. And her husband is like my oldest friend from junior high. So I don't know, that was funny. It's always funny having shenanigans. Yay, Carla, thanks for buying my stuff on eBay. Do I have a favorite author? Sylvia Plath, Wally Lamb, Charles Bukowski, Roald Dahl. I think those are probably the top ones. Favorite childhood memory. I grew up on a houseboat, which was not like the ones you see in Havasu, but it was like a house on rafters on a river that was like permanently anchored onto a dock. And we had a lot of fun on that houseboat. My grandpa used to drink, now sober, which is good. One day my grandma came home from work and it was in the winter and it was really cold outside, but he wanted to fish with his buddy. So he drilled a hole or cut a hole in the floor in the living room and was sitting on the couch fishing through the hole in the floor. There's all kinds of good houseboat memories. Your thoughts on the EU rockabilly scene compared to the US? Honestly, I didn't really go out when I was in Europe to any rockabilly shows. I just had girls come to my classes and shoot, so I didn't really experience. I didn't go to any festivals or any of that. I've been to Australian festivals, but I don't think I've been to anything really. I went to a really small rockabilly show in Bristol. That was about it. When I'm traveling, I don't want to go out. I'm usually really tired. Do you prefer to be alone or surrounded by one or other people? It depends. I like both. I feel like I am an introverted extrovert, so I need people to sort of fuel my energy, but I get tired really quickly. So I kind of have to bounce back and forth. I can't do one or the other all the time. Hi, Lindsay from Chile. When are you coming to Australia? I've actually been to Australia 3 times. So last year was my last time. Sorry. Favorite song right now. Ooh, what's my favorite song right now? Like a radio song? I mean, probably Elvis Christmas right now because it's Christmas. That's all I'm listening to. Or the Andrews Sisters Christmas or the Jackson 5 Christmas. That's like all I'm listening to right now. I can't think of a radio song though. What's my favorite radio song right now? I listen to the radio a lot actually because I get sick of the same stuff. Hello, Las Vegas. You just started your vintage transition. Yay! I'm glad to help. Hopefully my videos are helpful for you. My first car, love you too, Psychedelic Waters. My first car was a 1986 gold hatchback Honda Accord that I got for $1 from one of my friends. I was 20, I didn't even have my license yet, and he had just gotten a new car and it was a gigantic piece of crap, and so he just offered to give it to me. So I had to learn how to drive really fast. When are you coming to Oahu, Hawaii? I was just actually in Oahu in January, but I probably won't be doing classes out there. It's too expensive to get out there for work. Favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite. I don't watch YouTube. I'm too busy. I travel too much, really. And when I want to unwind, I want to escape from my job. So that's like a chef coming home and eating chicken nuggets, basically. Like YouTube is my job. Amnivert is a common term. Ah, okay. Amnivert. Thank you. That's what I am. You visited the Curry Nostalgia Festival. I did. Yes. I will not be attending more Australian festivals. My love affair with Australia is over. Do you think the rockabilly scene is really competitive? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I don't know if you mean like in the pinup world or at shows or honestly, I try to stay out of the scene. I don't like my personal friends at home aren't really in the scene. I have a few friends that are. Most of the people I know in the scene, I just know because I like to dance and they're people I dance with. So I just kind of, I don't really like to be part of any scene really, just because it's always drama and I just like being a human and I like to be at home and be with my fella and do that kind of stuff, especially because I travel so much. So I try to stay out of all the scene, but I think in any sort of scene, organized, anything, especially subculturally, there's always going to be competition. There's always going to be assholes. There's always going to be people that are, think they're really cool and are competitive and all that. But I think it's who you hang out with and who you associate with. And yeah. Favorite places to visit in LA? Well, I live in LA, so I don't really visit places. If you are coming as a visitor, I would highly suggest the Hollywood Museum. It is on Highland and Hollywood. It's right across the street from the like Grauman's Chinese Theater. It was the original Max Factor building in the 30s and the 40s where they, like Marilyn became a blonde there, Lucille became a redhead there, and they still have a lot of the original rooms. Tons of memorabilia, old and new. The whole basement is horror movies. It's amazing. And it's only $15. It's probably like the most cost-effective in LA. Ooh, I'm losing my voice. Have you ever considered another hairstyle or color other than red? I've been like every color in the book this year, girl. Where have you been? In the last year and a half, I've done pink, blue, purple, orange, red, yellow. I've done pretty much everything but green. I've been blonde and black before too. Not good on me. But I'm back to this like good red base. I feel like it flatters my complexion the most. Will you be coming to South Florida anytime soon? No, unfortunately not. My only stop in Florida this year is going to be in Jacksonville, and then I'll be done. Is it possible to get pinup looks with an undercut? It is possible with an undercut. It's actually really possible as long as it's under here and not right here. If you have something gone right here, it's way more limiting. Style I have right now, you can do. You just obviously don't do anything here. An undercut, it just depends on how thick your hair is. If you have a lot of hair, you can just hide the undercut with a down style. But if you don't have a lot of hair, I would suggest more updos, like a poodle. Obviously, you're going to see it in the back, but it's still doable. Bearpaw! Hi, Megan Bearpaw. I'm very sad I didn't get to see you too. Do I have a friend named Vanilla since I'm Cherry? That would be amazing. And we would be probably a comedy duo. How do you get your body adjusted to so much traveling? I don't, which is why I'm sick. Gosh, yeah, I travel through a lot of time zones very frequently. I don't know if you ever really get used to it. I'm tired a lot of the time. I try to eat right, drink a lot of water, take vitamins. I take B12. I just try my best. I try to sleep when I can. When I'm traveling, I don't go party. I don't stay out late. I don't really drink. I just try to like really take care of myself. And there are always posers in every single subculture. Okay, so here's my opinion on posers. The term posers is such a turnoff to me. I don't really understand what a poser is. Like we all start somewhere. So what are you posing as? You're posing as a subculture you really like and enjoy, and you're trying to figure it out. I think it's a really derogatory term to use on humans. I think it's just not very nice. Honestly, if my YouTube channel didn't exist, it would be hard for people to figure out how to do the stuff that I teach. So I guess there would be more posers because they'd have to figure it out on their own like I did. I feel like we all are posers at some point. Like none of us came out of the womb with like perfect victory rolls and perfect eyeliner. I don't know. The term posers like really, really turns me off. So yeah, there's newbies. There's people that are fresh and green and just figuring it out in every scene, and that's okay because it's just a scene. It's not brain surgery or rocket science. Nobody is dying. If you don't have the right outfit or hair or makeup, it's cool as long as you're having fun. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Boop, boop, boo. We miss you in Vancouver. Yay. I haven't been to Vancouver in so long. Actually, next week is my 10-year anniversary of moving to LA. Hello, hello. Hello, new people. My favorite pinup girl. I don't know if you mean new or old. My favorite old pinup girl is Carol Landis or Ava Gardner. My favorite new pinup girl? Oh, I'm so like out of the loop. Maybe Diablo Rose. She's so sweet. Victory Violet, super sweet too. I think those are probably my favorites. Yeah. Holy cow, live furries chat, husky lovers, gay furry pride. That is quite a name. And hello. Jen, thanks for thinking I'm an inspiration. Knives Out wants to know if I went to makeup school. No, I did not. I'm glad you learned victory rolls watching my videos, Vicky. Have you thought about coming to Texas, Houston? I actually was just in Houston maybe a month ago. I will be back in Houston next year, I think in the fall again. Now that you're not touring, what will you do with your time? I don't know what I'm going to do with my time. I have to figure out a job now that I'm not going to be touring. So that's going to be numero uno. But what I'll do with my time is spend more time with my boyfriend, spend more time with my friends, cook more, read more, relax a little bit more, hopefully, depending on what job I get. You love that I can be casual in my style and dress up pinup. Yay. Me too. Life's too short to just be one thing. I've always loved your hair tutorials as they're easy style for naturally curly hair without having to straighten it. I don't straighten hair before I style it anyway. Usually I have videos where I did curly styles on a friend of mine that has curly hair, but usually I suggest girls just blow dry their hair to relax the curl a little bit, depending on how much curl you have. But you can really do any style. If you want a style that is easy to do for naturally curly hair, I would suggest a poodle, because all you have to do is kind of pile it on top of your head. You remind me of Carol Lombard. That's funny. Not you. Yay, a retro doll. I'm glad you're not in any scene either. What made you decide to stop touring? Is it really stressful at the end of it all? Yes and no. Touring is stressful just because it's hard on your body, especially when you're jumping time zones a lot. Oh, I'm so itchy. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick. When you're jumping time zones a lot, it's just exhausting. Your body gets confused and tired, gets sick more. It's hard to eat right. It's hard to exercise. That's why I started doing just weekends instead of doing the long tours that I was doing. Also, it's hard to maintain relationships and friendships, and it's hard to see my family. And it's just, yeah, like there's perks. Seeing the world is amazing. Meeting girls everywhere is amazing. Like I have the best job in the world. I'm never going to be like, oh, poor me. But it's exhausting. And being on your feet and walking through airports and carrying your luggage and trains, and it's exhausting. That's a big reason why I wanted to stop touring. But also I just kind of want to be home now. I want to do something different. I've been touring full time for 6 years. And it's just time to kind of get a normal stay-at-home job. So that's why. Hi, Lindsay. Yay, weird retro chicks. If you could, would you ever want to be your own boss? I am my own boss. Yeah. The Black Pinups wants to, I don't know why I said black, the Black Pinups wants to work with me, but I'm always sold out or you miss me. No, I'm sorry. Maybe one of these days. What do you do during the holidays? I watch a lot of Christmas movies. I listen to a lot of Christmas music. I decorate. I just got my tree yesterday. I just do like the normal American holiday stuff, I think. I drink tea and eat cookies and hang out with my family. When I go visit my family, we literally do nothing, which is all I want to do at the holidays. I just want to like wear my jammies all day and eat delicious things and snuggle and watch movies. And have you ever been to Cicada Club on 5th and Olive? I have not. We did go to the Winchester House, and yes, it was worth the trip. The Winchester Mystery House, if anybody else has been there, it's in San Jose, California. It's amazing. It's definitely worth the trip. It's really, really cool. Yay, Knives Out. Thank you for your support. Next to Pershing Square in downtown LA. Oh, Cicada Club. No, I have not ever been there. I didn't even know it was still there, actually. I watched a lot of your videos, and I've tried victory rolls. Super fine. Doesn't seem to sit right. Okay, if it doesn't sit right, you're probably not teasing enough. If your hair is super fine, again, probably not teasing enough. Get a texturizing powder. It will help give your hair texture, and it will help with the tease to stay. Also, make sure that you're doing really, really small rolls. When your hair is fine, bigger rolls like these are a little bit more difficult. So do smaller, more traditional rolls, and that might help a little bit. Excuse me. What's on my Christmas list? I don't have anything on my Christmas list. Jimmy and I aren't buying anything for each other because we've traveled so much this year. So we're just spending it together. my family does just like we each bring one gift, like more of like a white elephant exchange. So I don't have anything on my Christmas list. I kind of have everything I need. I get a lot of free hair and makeup stuff. And I don't know, it's just stuff. I don't need stuff. I don't want stuff. I just want my family and love. That's it. Hello, Uruguay. What's my holiday song? I think that means what's my like favorite holiday song? I love Elvis Christmas. All Elvis Christmas. That's it. Biggest red flags in a relationship. Ooh, there's so many of them. Jealousy, definitely jealousy, or possessiveness. Like somebody that has to like have you under their thumb. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Like lots of questions, or people looking in your phone, like any of that kind of thing. Not a fan of that. I have a lot of guy friends. If guys are jealous about my guy friends, it's one thing to be like, oh, who's that? Like, just like feeling it out. But it's another if it's like, it makes me uncomfortable if you hang out with them, like that kind of thing. Not into that. Especially me being on the internet, like I can't have anybody that is jealous of my job or is weird about me posting pictures of myself. Somebody that's not supportive, definitely red flag. Cicada Club on swing nights. Ooh, I should go, definitely. What are Instagram eyebrows? Instagram eyebrows are like the perfectly square, perfectly sculpted, like really thick, like kind of the Kardashian brows. Yay, Bethson Jackson. We have the same last name. My last name is Jackson too. I'm so glad that my videos helped you being a shy, insecure teen. That makes me happy. I hate how jealousy and possessiveness is normalized and romanticized. Yes, I do too. I don't think there's any reason for jealousy and possessiveness. I think it's normal just to have a little bit of like if I run into one of Jimmy's ex-girlfriends, there's that little bit in my stomach like, oh, he loved her once. Like, yeah, of course, like that's normal, but there's no reason to be possessive or jealous or weird. Like if you're with somebody that you trust, then that is weird. If you and your guy are into spooky stuff, you should do the night at the Whaley House in Old Town San Diego. Oh, that's fun. Maybe we should. The ghost tour. We do like ghost tours. Gail, I will keep making hair and makeup videos, but guess what, you guys? My battery is going low and I've been doing this for almost an hour. So that's it. I'm done with my live video. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this back because it's an hour, but if anybody did watch this in playback, thanks for watching. And thanks for everybody that came and hung out with me, especially you guys that have been here the whole hour. I appreciate you giving me your time. That's very, very nice. And I just saw that you can actually do a live video on YouTube for 8 hours. Who would do this for 8 hours? That's crazy. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh, cool, gross comments. Let's delete you. Remove. Oh no, I just clicked off my, there we are. Okay, that's it. Happy Saturday, Sunday? Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Monday if you're in Australia. I love all of you guys. Thank you also for all your support. Thank you, Knives Out, for following me since Live Journal. That's some true dedication. But you guys are super awesome. And to answer the question before, the reason I do YouTube videos is because you guys are rad and you keep watching them. So, all right, that's it. See you guys next time. And definitely turn your notifications on YouTube if you want to see my new videos, because a lot of people aren't getting them and I have been making videos. And I have lots new to come and lots of new Instagram stuff. Okay, that's it. Bye, guys.